Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Bears are in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Fire to the right side, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. To the air, it's Dampier. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass rush gets home.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Utes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Utah. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gets played on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just a good job of of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play right here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Scanning the field. It's Robertson. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On the move now. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback keeps the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. They pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pulls it in. It's Davis. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Utes will line up on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. He gets loose, and he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Back to pass. It's Dampier. Caught over the middle. it's Bentley. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They'll try a pass here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Utes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
What a gutsy call by this offense on their own side of the 50 to go for it on fourth down, but give them credit. They justified a decision by picking up the first down.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Utes.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And one play has split field position. First down, the opponent's 44. Caught in the backfield. It's Prentice. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Robertson. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's reeled in. It's Prentice. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
The Bears will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Utah offense takes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And the Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get the...
The ball is loose. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
That's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
You know, they're showing the ability to run and throw, and here on this third down, they go play action, which is somewhat surprising. But they've been running the ball so well, it's still effective. It freezes those linebackers and gives them a chance to be able to execute and pick up the first down.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get in.
Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit. Caused a fumble.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality. He
breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a big game. Way to the 30.
That's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Grab behind the line. It's Washington.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
By completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Robertson. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He finds some space. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. We're able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now the try for two. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run the option. Look out, room to run here. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Baylor. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Bentley. And he's brought down, but they went back after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 2. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and keeps that foot in bounds. That's a solid gain along the left side. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake on first down. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Look out, he's in the clear. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Utes.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle and that's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Utes offense takes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the 4th. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So 5-point game, they need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. He's got it, enough for a first down. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Duke. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Touchdown, Utes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Back to throw. It's Dampier. And it's caught for a two-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his...
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook?
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing you the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's called in way downfield. Touchdown, Utah. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the coach was kind of expected to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy...
Oh, he's going to go up top. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? We'll repeat the previous down. And the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Pulls and fires complete. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Pulls it in. It's Williams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's...
Touchdown, Irish! A great catch and run for 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. And it's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Got him in. It's Fields. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on... Ball, it'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. Using his feet to buy time. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyway.